Hello YouTube, my name is Apex Bricks 52 and welcome to a Lego MOC review. Today we're taking a look at Apex Brick and the Turbo Hunter. This figure is one of my older figures that I've modified over the years. I think I first made him 2 years ago, but I recently built this bike for him, as well as modified him. Unlike my Hunt stop motion, this has been upgraded once again to lose any gold aesthetic on him. I stutter a lot, my bad. But, so up here, instead of the gold crest, he's just got some black plates up there, and his knee pads are not gold anymore either. So the Turbo Hunter is obviously the bike shown in the stop motion, used to hunt down, used to go hunt Jagrex. Anyways, I'm gonna take him off the bike real quick. So it's an easy thing. Well, the feet are not. The torso is. Whoop, the feet actually cooperated. And then setting Apex Bricks to the side, we have the Turbo Hunter. The Turbo Hunter here is, I've used red blades on the front here, large tires, as well as saw blades for the wheels. He has footrests back here. The seat is back right here. The engine compartment there. Obviously the handlebars. Some red and blue lights at the front. Plasma cannons on each side. Right there. And a kickstand because it doesn't stand up by itself. If it did, it wouldn't need it. So we will move that bike out of the way and bring in Apex Brick himself. He is my self-mock, meaning he is an interpretation of myself in a different universe, basically. So, as I said, I've had him together for quite a while. His head, get a closer look there. I've been told that it has a very Optimus Prime aesthetic to it. I can see it. I can definitely see it. So, the head obviously is on a ball joint. Look up, down. Simple enough. His arm, so if we move to the arms, all the joints are ball joints. There are no actual ball joint hinges or anything like that. They're all ball joints, so they're fully posable. I can move his arm inward like that at the elbow, move it up and down, and these clips on his arm, which the torso as well as the shoulder pad are from the Death Trooper, but I can bring in his bird and land it, just plant it right there to have it perched on his shoulder. So you can have the bird perched on his shoulder. The bird doesn't have a name yet. I haven't named it, so a name would be nice. You can put that in the comments. Maybe I'll pick one if I get any comments, that is. So on his back is his shield. So that goes in his hand right here. He has a hard time holding it up since his joints are old. I've had him together long enough that his joints are starting to wear out. But you can have him hold it up like that. Doesn't, won't stay up. Whatever. So in here would be a laser field to keep his head safe, because it looks like it would just be put his head right there to be able to see through it, but then bullets could just go clean through. There's an energy field in here, an invisible energy field that will disintegrate anything that goes through it, which we can then transition over to his mechanical arm. This was caused by, during a fight, his arm was basically cut off, and he replaced it with a homemade prosthetic. Someone homemade. I guess it's technically homemade because he built it himself, but it's very highly technological. It obviously in the stop motion, it transforms into a cannon as well as a blade as well as a small spike to be able to impale Jagrex. But I can actually, so it fires. It's just a ball launcher. If I don't lose the marble launcher, just push down like that, and it fires. But I can actually pull that off and replace it with a silver hand for different posing options. His legs use these molten pieces from Ordeal of Fire, Hero Factory Ordeal of Fire. I'm gonna take his shield off. So, and his knee pads are no longer gold like the stop motion animation, but so unlike the Hunt version, these are a gunmetal gray. He's got the blue there, and some, obviously the molten there. He's got these feet pieces from Bionicle Generation 2. And he's got these bigger heels as well, so he can do whatever he needs bigger heels for. On the back is quite black. It doesn't seem like the camera wants to pick it up very well. It's very dark, but there's a hand there, which the shield plugs into upside down to allow it to be stored back there. So because his hand turns into a weapon, he doesn't need to store an actual weapon, so he just stores his shield. He did used to have a golden sword that was summoned by his power, which is called the Spark of Creation. It is passed down by the gods to... There are 3 different sparks. Each had the Spark of Creation, the Spark of Creatures, or the Spark of Life, and the Spark of Weaponry. The Spark of Creation is the strongest, and Brick earned it through earning the trust of the gods and being seen as worthy, having a pure enough soul to warrant being granted the most powerful of the 3 sparks. Also, the other 2 sparks had already been given to a user. He had not been given one. Or the Spark of Creation had not been granted to a user yet. So he's definitely pretty great. So if I grab a minifigure, here is a small figure that I built with a little minigun. Here's the Adventurer from Series 19. Or was it 20? It was Series 20, I think. No, it wasn't Series 20. It was Series 18. I don't remember. And a Gamora figure. And here is him next to a Bionicle G1 Toa Takanuva and Bulk 1.0 from Hero Factory. And then obviously the bike itself. So overall, this figure is one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. And yeah, anyways, remember, I'll talk to you guys later. Remember to like and subscribe, and push the bell icon to get notified when I release another video. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.